Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone, Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live from Formby, from my uncle's house again. On this awesome Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. I do these lives every Tuesday, 9 p.m. If you're watching the replay, then do me a massive favor and drop in replay in the comments. I always like to see who is watching the replay and who is watching live. And if you are watching live, I know when people jump on, it's difficult to ask this question, but if you are watching live, do me a huge favor. Do me a huge favor and just say, hey, let me know maybe where you're watching from, what city, what country, whatever it might be. Always good to kind of see that sort of international flavor we might have here as well. Right, guys, tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about a topic that I absolutely love and adore, and that is the word attraction marketing, how to build your business using attraction marketing. Now, a bit of background about attraction marketing and myself. I stumbled across it, to be honest with you, it was a long time ago, a version of it, when my dad was building his business, probably when I was about 15, so 15 years ago, actually, a method of this, right? But with that being said, I actually got involved in it myself in the end of 2010. So first of all, well, when I get into it, I'm going to share with you the importance of it, what it is, and the 7 steps you need to really master it. But it is fundamental you understand this, more so than last week's live on the Facebook algorithm updates, because Facebook algorithm updates is great. The Facebook algorithm stuff is awesome, so you can get to know, more visibility on your posts and all that sort of stuff. But having a strategy that you can actually implement to get people coming to you is way more important than anything else, all right? And I'm saying way more important than anything else in terms of like Facebook algorithms and stuff. All right, okay. So before I start, if we got any Ninja networkers on this live, do me a favor and drop in the comments the word Ninja, so I know that you are on here, you awesome group of individuals. Love to each and every single one of you. And also, guys, at the end, I've got something really exciting. It's going to be the 3rd time I've ever done this particular thing, and you'll know what I mean when you hear this announcement. So as soon as I'm done with the content, I'm just going to let you know what the announcement is. I do it at the end so that you guys watch to the end. That's just normal behavior, I suppose. But if I also give it away at the beginning, it won't really make so much sense because it's tied into attraction marketing. All right. Really looking forward to this week as well, because I get the chance to go over to Finland on Thursday. I get to go and hang out with a bunch of awesome network marketing leaders over in Finland, and I do a company convention in Finland for between 500 and 600 people on the Saturday. So really excited, because the last time I went, hey to all the ninjas, by the way. Last time I went to Finland, I was a little kidder, and I went to Lapland to go see Father Christmas, to go see Santa Claus. If any of you guys have got kids, I'm going to give you a little insight. If any of you are fortunate enough to be able to afford to go to Lapland, or it's on your vision board and you've got kids, as a kid, Lapland is flipping incredible, right? It's just so good. I think I did tweak with the whole Father Christmas thing back then, I think. But I made candles, I rode huskies, I went on snowmobiles. It was crazy, amazing place. So I'm getting to go see the other side of Finland, in the south, more of the south side, I think. So excited about that. Right, so what is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is a very powerful marketing strategy whereby you can get people and you can attract people to you who already want to buy what it is that you might have to offer. All right. So attraction marketing is a marketing method, a marketing strategy where you can attract people to you who already want to buy what it is that you've got to offer. So some of you who are watching this live right now won't have a clue what attraction marketing is, and some of you will already be using attraction marketing. If you're already using attraction marketing, do me a massive favor and let me know in the comments. I want to see if we've got some attraction marketers in this feed or not, right? Because I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. It doesn't matter if you are using it or if you're not using it. It's just for me to get a feel, just for me to get a feel on, whether you guys are using it or not, right? Awesome. Now, attraction marketing. Let's talk about that word marketing, because I did a video recently, and I've been thinking about this a lot over the last 6 months, really. When you start in your network marketing business, you literally are prospecting. In fact, my dad always told me, he said, Fraser, if you want to build a gigantic business, you should never stop prospecting. Now, there's a problem with prospecting. There's two strategies. There's prospecting strategy and there's the marketing strategy. And every single one of us starts by prospecting. And how do I know this, right? I know this because we're all told to get a piece of paper and a pen when we first join and write down the names and numbers of everyone we know, like, and trust, all right? And that's absolutely cool. That's absolutely fine. You're meant to do that because the list where you start, that's where you start, but it's not where you necessarily end. That starting list is not necessarily the look of what your ending list will be like, all right? And what I mean by that is your list, when your list ends, your big business begins. Now let's think of this. My original list was 137 people long. 137 people long. However, I was able to connect and actually speak with over 4,000 people, properly speak with them and introduce them to the opportunity that I was involved with for 4,000 people. So as a percentage, 137 worked out to like 3%, right? 3% of all the contacts I spoke to, I prospected. Because guys, you prospect people, so it could be on the phone, could be on video, it could be anything. You prospect people you already know, all right? Now, marketing is very different, okay? Now, prospecting, you're speaking to these people. I'm just using the phone for a prop, I suppose. You're prospecting people on the opportunity or the product. Let's say you're in real estate. You're prospecting people on whether they want to be a buyer or a seller. You know what you want out of them, all right? Because you know these people. You're like, oh, well, Bob's a little bit fat, so he needs the product. Or, Mary's a little bit skint, she needs our opportunity. Or she knows loads of people, she should do our opportunity. Or, yeah, he always complains about his health, he needs the product. Now, marketing is very different. Because marketing, you don't promote your product. You don't promote your opportunity. You promote yourself. You have to make trust the sale. I've said this in the last 4 or 5 lives now because it's so important. Okay? So prospecting is faster than marketing in the short term because you've got these list of people who know, like, and trust you. You're prospecting them. Whereas marketing, right? Marketing takes a longer amount of time because you have to make trust a sale. It takes time to create trust. Let's think of it this way. Let's say that I was going to get a random person I've just seen on here, Andy. Okay, Andy, thanks for your comment. I was using it for your example. And Andy and me go way back, right? And Andy was to say to me, we lived in the same village, mate, I really need your help. Little Sarah and little Billy and little Sarah, I can't pick them up from school. Can you do me a massive favour and pick them up from school? I go, Andy, no worries, mate. I've got you covered. Would Andy tell me that? Would Andy contact me that after knowing him for 3 days and say, hey, Fraser, can you pick my kids up for school? No. Why? Because he wouldn't trust me to do that. It takes a long time to create trust, right? So here's why a lot of people fail on network marketing. I'm going to go into a little bit of a rant here. A lot of people fail on network marketing because they are trying to prospect people with cold messages or post about their product and opportunity by giving the whole game away. That's not marketing. That is prospecting. You don't necessarily prospect online. You don't prospect on Facebook. You can prospect in the messenger once you've got to know someone, right? Again, I go on a little bit of a rant. This is not really the purpose of this video. Just had to mention it. Guys, if you feel like you got value so far, then feel free to share this and let me know that you've shared it in the comments. If it doesn't distract me whilst I'm giving the value, I will give you a shout out as well. And I really, really do appreciate it. You guys know that the shares and the comments and the wows and the likes and the loves do mean the world to me. It helps me expose my mission to as many people as possible. All right. So again, here we go. Zig Ziglar said this. He said, stop selling, start helping. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll eventually get what you want. And this is how attraction marketing became a thing, because I want you to write this down and never, ever, ever forget it. It's 2 things. I want you to write this down and never, ever, ever forget it. All right? If you try to talk to everyone, you end up talking to no one. If you try to talk to everyone, you end up talking to no one. I'm going to say it one more time. If someone could be cool enough to write it in the comments, that would be awesome. And that is, if you try to talk to everyone, you end up talking to no one. And this brings me on to step number 1 of the 7 steps to mastering the art. All right, 7 steps of mastering the art of attraction marketing. Because step 1 is knowing your target market. Step 1 is knowing your target market. So if you try to talk to everyone, you end up talking to no one. If you're really specific in the person you want to address, the person you want to talk about, the person who you are and can relate to, then guess what? The more specific you are, the more rich you will become. Why do I say that? Because niches turn to niches to riches. We call it niche. And for those Americans watching this, the Europeans, the English, we call it niche, right? Niches to riches. Doesn't sound as cool. So niches to riches. Here we go. Stop trying to sell hamburgers to a vegetarian. You know, as if you were trying to sell burgers, you know your target audience are people who love burgers. All right? You're not going to don't try and sell a burger to a vegetarian, because you're going to look like a bit of a tit. You're going to look like a bit of a tit. And that's why I'm saying to you, stop selling, start helping. Number 1, understand your target market. Now, how do you do that? I get this question all the time. Fraser, how do I establish who my target market is? I'm a bit struggling with that. All you want to do is get a piece of paper, and on the left-hand side, write out all the things you are, right? So write out everything about you. So mum, in her 30s, like single, whatever, right? Just write those things about those facts about you. On the other side of the piece of paper, all right? On the other side of the piece of paper, this reflection, my glasses just drive me nuts. Right? On the other side of the piece of paper, I want you to write all the passions and interests you might have, right? So love health and wellness, love going to the gym, love travel, love fashion, love food, love my family, love dogs, love cats, love sports, whatever it might be. And then you match them up. All right, then you simply match them up. So my target market is, I am a network marketer. All right, well, I'm not now. I'm helping network marketers, but I'm not a network marketer. I'm a network marketer who wants to help other network marketers build their business on social media. You might be, I'm a mum who wants to help other mums improve their fitness or improve their health. I might be a family man who wants to help other family men, I don't know, get better skincare, whatever. Your target audience, your target market are people you're going to be talking about. And for me personally, I don't agree with trying to blag a target market. Like, ooh, I'm not passionate about fashion at all, but I want to go and sell amazing clothes. Nah, because on social media, you need to be authentic. Bernie, you've probably not heard that in 23 years, me saying about selling burgers to vegetarians, because I just made it up on the spot, right? So it's actually in my notes. In fact, stop trying to sell burgers to vegetarians. It's very important when you understand this attraction marketing philosophy, right? So target market, establish your target market. Now, step number 2. Yes, be you. I didn't see the name come up, but someone said be you. Spot on, right? Number 2 is branding yourself. Now, this is where people go, oh, branding, I don't know how to do branding, I haven't got a website, I haven't got a blog, I haven't got a logo, I haven't got professional photos. It does not matter. Branding, okay, branding is very simple, I've got it written down here, think of it this way. If you're in the pub, right, if you're in the pub with a friend of yours, I always say in the pub, it must sound as if I spend all my time in the pub. I've actually not been in the pub for ages. All right, I'm just saying it, okay, because some people out there have said, hey, have you got a problem? All right, I hardly ever drink, I just use it because it's relatable in the UK, because we do love to go into the pub. All right, so number 2, brand yourself. If you're sitting in the pub on a table and behind you is someone and goes, oh my God, there's that Fraser Brooks, there's that Eric Warwick, there's that Ray Higdon, there's that Oprah Winfrey, there's that whatever, Tiger Woods. What is the one thing that person thinks about whenever they say that name, the person's name? All right. So Fraser Brooks, social media network marketing. That's branding, right? That's branding. Oprah Winfrey, talk show host, super inspirational. First female or first black female to earn, like, be worth $1 billion, something like that. Anthony Robbins, super massive, giant, clappy, motivational guy. Jim Rohn, legend. That's all I need to say about that, right? That is branding. So how do you get the branding across? Martin has just taken the words out of my mouth. He's just put Bob and Mary. If anybody, Tiger Woods Golf, has anybody ever heard me talk about Bob and Mary and I continue to talk about Bob and Mary? Anyone, just let me know. Give me a load of wow emojis, right? That's as fast as I can go. Go on. Give me a load of wow emojis if you've ever heard me talk about Bob and Mary, and I always talk about Bob and Mary. That is a little bit of branding. Why? Every time you probably hear the word Bob or hear the word Mary, if you've tuned into a lot of my lives, you probably laugh and think, Fraser would love it if he saw that. The number of people who have messaged me, right, literally with a selfie with their mate who is called Bob and actually said, Fraser, meet my mate Bob. Honestly, you would be shocked. And for those of you who have sent those photos, I love them. I crack up every time I see them. There's more Bobs than there are Marys though, which is interesting. So the way you create the branding is you talk about the same things, just a little different angles and different topics within the same thing all the time. And on social media, this is what you want to be doing. You want to be picking one or two, that's not going to work. You want to be picking one or two areas of your life. Yeah, Bob and Mary must be on some sort of royalties. I think, I owe them a few quid, I think, right? One or two areas or passions that you're interested in and talk about them on your social media post all the flipping time, because people will start to associate and start tuning in and start stalking your page because they want more information on that. Whether it's health and wellness, skincare, travel, being a mum boss, a boss babe, a family man, a sports enthusiast, whatever it might be, okay? Something that you're genuinely passionate about. And if I was to say to you, Lisa, Stacey, Mary, Malcolm, Bob, whatever it might be, do a live right now on something you're passionate about. And you could blabber on for 3 hours just talking and talking and talking because it's not forced. I come on here, I have got 10 lines of notes and I'll be on for 30 to 45 minutes talking about a subject that I'm genuinely passionate about. And I hope you can feel my passion and enthusiasm over this. I'm not taking any injections or anything to make me like this. It's just because I've been around this industry and this particular style of training, this particular topic for such a long time. I love it because I know I've seen it change people's lives. All right, people's lives. Now, I'm not teaching you to stop doing what you're already doing in the prospecting world and the offline world. I'm just saying if you're going to make social media a big part of your strategies or a part of your strategies, you need to understand the principles behind attraction marketing, right? You need to understand the principles. This is a marketing strategy, not a prospecting strategy. And it takes time because trust takes time. All right, I showed a piece of paper not so long ago where I literally, you know what, I'm going to do it right now. If I can find a piece of paper in my notepads, I'm going to do it right now because it's very important that you understand it. Oh God, I've just basically ripped all my piece of paper off. And now right, here's trust. When you create it, it's nice, it's trust, you've got trust there, it's trustworthy, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then what happens? You destroy the trust, right? Like a piece of paper, completely destroyed. But what happens is you can build that trust up again. You can build it up, the relationship. Woohoo, yeah, we're getting on now. I love you. You're awesome. But the relationship is never, ever the same. It's got creases. It's got scars. It's got wounds. All right? So just thought I'd randomly throw that in there. No idea why. It's not anywhere on my notes, but you know I love a tangent. All right, so number one, establish your target market. Find your audience. Okay? Number two is brand yourself, all right? Brand yourself. If you want to get a nice cover photo done, great. If you want to get a decent profile photo done, great. But the most important thing is if someone comes to your profile, if they scroll a tiny bit, if they thumb down your profile, weird saying that, if they thumb down your profile for literally 30 seconds, they should be able to see right away, this person is a sports fan. This person is into skincare. This person is into health and wellness. They know what you do, but they don't know what you do. They know what you love, but they don't know how you make money from it. They don't know why you're doing it, right? My dad always told me, he said, Fraser, you want to tell people everything but nothing. And that's why 15 years ago when he told me that, that's when I started to understand, oh my God, I need to become the hunted. People need to come to me. The rule of thumb is, guys, if you post enough that people don't need you in the equation, they won't ever need you in the equation, right? For example, if you go, I love my company, it's fantastic, join my team, link. What will people do? They will click on the link, you'll have no idea they've clicked on the link, and then they'll go, eh. They'll go on YouTube, they'll go on Google, and what are they going to do? They're going to do the rest of the process without you. They're going to find an upline, they're going to find a leader who's awesome. If they want to do it, they'll contact the company, but they won't want to do it with you because they maybe don't trust you yet. They don't know who you are, all right? But they know a leader because leaders are in the spotlight all the time. I nearly said in the shotlight then. That'd be really weird. They probably are, bang. Right, okay. So number three, this might be a bit of a long lie, but hey, once you understand these principles and you put them into practice daily, you will see a difference. Okay, right. Number three, understand your target market's challenges. Every audience, every target market has a challenge. This is mine, all right? So I'm going to use my example because as you guys probably know by now, if you've been watching me for a few weeks or you've been tuning into me for some time, you know that I like to just give me as an example and be completely open and transparent. So my target market is network marketers, right? Why is that? My target market is network marketers because I want to help network marketers build their business using social media. I'm on a mission to raise the professionalism of network marketing done on social media. Right? So how have I brand myself? I just talk about social media, network marketing all the time. All the time. It's all I talk about all over Facebook. I don't talk about anything else. You know, in my posts, within my lives, I might say that, oh yeah, I'm a passionate Liverpool football fan. Yeah, I love Bob and Mary. Yeah, I go to the pub. Yeah, I travel a lot. Those are just the details of me, right? That's not my brand. That's just what you learn to know about me. Now, I understand the challenges in my target market by going, right, what do network marketers need to succeed? What do network marketers need to enjoy network marketing more? They need a strategy where they can easily get excited about their business. They need a strategy where they can see themselves improving because progression beats perfection, right? I know those challenges. So that's why I do, every Tuesday, I do a Facebook Live on how to boom, boom, boom. All right? If you're following me, let me know. Give me some reactions, give me some love hearts, give me some wows, whatever it might be, just so you know that you're following here. So if I'm in skincare and I've got a massive passion about skincare, I understand that your challenges are that you don't like looking in the mirror because you keep seeing yourself getting older. That's a challenge. I can help you with that challenge. You might be in health and wellness. Maybe I'm sleeping really bad. I've got low energy and I'm looking worse than I've ever looked before. Hey, I understand those are your challenges. Let me give you a solution. Let me give you some help to be able to get over that completely free. All right. This is completely free. Attraction marketing. No one's going to pay you to do it, but the company you're with are going to pay you big time in the long run with it. Because you've got to build the trust. There are two waves in your network marketing business, the warm wave and the cold wave. The warm wave are the people with your warm market. It's like, yeah, bam, 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 you're in. Sometimes it is, if you've got the influence, yep, you're in, you've got this great momentum, and then you're out of people to talk to, and you're like, ugh. Well, what I'll do is I'll go to the people who already joined, and I'm just going to make them build their business with their team already. All right? Great, Marina. Hey. I'm feeling much better now, Marina, since the live I did with your awesome healers. So, coming up, and then it's coming down, and then the cold market, the cold wave, are with cold market prospects. But why does it do this with the warm, and then it does this with the cold? Why? Because it takes time to build the trust and rapport and relationship with people you don't already know. It's simple. But a lot of people come, oh yeah, social media doesn't work because it's too long. Yeah. Like meeting a stranger in the street and getting them to join your business, that's flipping long as well, because I promise you right now, no one in their right mind, if you stop them in the street, is going to join your business within a day, right? It's just not going to happen unless you are a complete and utter beast at the whole process. But you can't duplicate beasts. You have to duplicate systems and processes and strategies. All right. Okay, so understand the challenges. So you've got that piece of paper. You're understanding your target market. You've maybe written down those 2 areas of your life that you're going to be talking about. You've got that, you understand. Now start to write down the challenges that your target market has. Start to write them down. And number 4 is create content. Create content by sharing stories. Create content by sharing stories. Now, I want you to really understand this principle, and I want you to write this down. I want you to write, and breathe. There we go. I started yoga, actually. I'm on, like, tonight after I'm done with this, I think I'm on day 9 of yoga. Oh my God. I'm not around, by the way, let me know if anyone does yoga or done yoga before, because the whole stretching, I am so unflexible, not too sure. Really, really not a flexible person. Like, as in, if you tell me to touch my toes, I struggle to touch my knees, right? Probably because I'm sat on the computer. I've been sat on the computer doing this a lot, and, traveling in an airplane, like, I'm always like this, like, oh my God, but I started doing it, and the whole breathing in, breathing out, like, all of that sort of stuff, loving it. However, I'm not quite there with the breathe from your heart, like, and relax and forget all of and blow out, exhale, and as you exhale, blow away all the problems in your life. I'm not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Maybe I will be. So next time, guys, if I've grown my hair really long and I wear like a medallion with like an open button shirt, and I've got my legs crossed, and I'm like, so guys, today we're going to be talking about the 7 steps to attraction marketing. If I ever do that, then you know why. All right? Then you know why. Love hot yoga. I've not tried that yet. I'm warming into it, right? Okay. I've looked like a bit of an idiot already. So I want you to write this down, okay? Tangent alert. I want you to write this down. Success and struggles. So successes and struggles. I've got this theory in network marketing, and I could be wrong, but as a network marketer, I've noticed myself, because I've gone through so much development, that I am naturally a super positive person, like annoyingly so. Like, I'm a very positive person. I know how to turn it down, but I don't listen to the news. I don't read the news. I don't have anything, get into me. If anyone says, "Oh, the weather's a bit crap, isn't it?" I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, it doesn't come into me. So I'm very, very positive person. Right? Super, super positive. However, I appreciate and understand that people who aren't in network marketing probably aren't as positive as us network marketers. So if I'm on network marketing, like, isn't life amazing? My life's amazing. Everything's going right. Nothing's going wrong. I'm awesome. People start to get a little bit pissed off with that. Right? Why? Because it's like, oh God, that's that really annoying positive guy. No one's ever that positive. What a liar. What a bullshitter. Sorry, I've sworn like 3 times in this live. Not really like me to do that. Okay? So it's very important not to just share your successes, your positive stuff, but also share your struggles. Now, your struggles aren't being negative. Your struggles are going to show, right? Your struggles are going to show your vulnerability. Vulnerability in your struggles are more powerful online than you saying, I am a very, very positive person. I am powerful. I am superior. I am awesome. Right? It is very important for you to understand that your struggles, if you're vulnerable, if you do a vulnerable post every single day, you're going to look like a bit of a weapon. Right? If you're vulnerable, if you show vulnerability every single day, it's not going to work. Right? You have to go, I would say, for every 10 posts you do, 1's vulnerable. But it's a vulnerable story. Because what's going to happen is people are going to be like, oh my God, positive, bang. Whoa, he's actually real. She's actually real. He's not had a good day because of this, and this. He's not had a good experience. Wow, he went through a really, really bad period in his life. Wow, he had to sell his car to go to his best friend's stag do. For me, that was a vulnerable story. It happened to me very young, all right? I've not had that much life experience to have that many vulnerable stories, okay? I'm fortunate and blessed for that, right? But start writing on that piece of paper. You've got your target market. You're understanding more about that. You're understanding about what those 2 areas of your branding you want to be talking about. You're understanding the challenges of your target market. Now you're starting to think about vulnerable stories that have happened to you. If you get tearful, you get tearful. If you want to share it on a live, you share it on a live. but start to create story-based posts with a photo. All right. Like, for example, never in a million years could I imagine myself being able to take my kid to the swings on a Monday. My eyeballs were I was up to my eyeballs in debt. I had no focus. I had no future. I had no purpose. And then I said yes. Then I said yes to a friend, and everything changed. ... Each and every day, blah, 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 blah. So share a bit of vulnerability. Guys, if you can master the art of storytelling, on social media, I promise you will crush it long term. Network marketing, I want you to write this down. This is going to be one of the most important things that I've said in a while, in about 5 minutes, right? I want you to write this down. And if someone could put it in the comments, I would love you for it. Network marketing, this is huge. Network marketing is a talking and typing business. Bang. Mic drop on that. Network marketing is a talking and typing business. Now, up until about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, network marketing was a talking only business. To build a business, to build connections, to get new customers, to get new distributors, guess what you had to do? Oh yeah, join my company, it's awesome, blah, 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 I love network marketing, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. That works. But now, guys, there are more connections made in the world, in everything, made by typing than there are talking. Isn't that weird? There are more connections made in today's world when people are typing, like, hey, great to meet you, or like, hey, great to meet you, than there are talking in the street. That's the world we live in. Network marketing is a talking and typing business. You have to master the art of talking to people, and you have to master the art of storytelling and typing to people. Because here's an example. My dad, you won't mind me telling you this, my dad is an awesome talker with people. He's great. I love listening to him talk to people. However, if you get into a text chat with him, it's like the most blunt person on the planet. It's like, hey dad, like, how's things? Everything well? Everything good at home with you? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, great, thanks. Or yeah, great. Full stop. It's like, whoa, brutal, right? So you've got to master that art of typing. Anyway, let's crack on. Now, point number 5 is you have to be able to build trust. Remember to make trust the sale. All right, I'm dragging it. I'm kind of going on a little bit, so I'm going to kind of hurry the rest of this bit up. I don't want to be here all night because I know you guys have got other fun things to do in your life. But if you are getting value from this, do me a massive favor and drop a value in the comments so I know that I'm talking about some sort of stuff that you like to hear. But also share this. I do go back, and the more shares I get, that's my barometer. The more shares I get is a barometer for me to see what way should I go with the trainings. I've noticed so far the Facebook algorithms ones are just going nuts. I think we had over 1,000 shares on the first time I did it, and then the second update that I did had like 600 shares, which is just crazy. Because this right now is way more important than understanding the Facebook algorithm stuff. All right, my friend Ray Higdon, shout out to him, actually did a live the other day saying algorithm, schmalgorithm, and I was wetting my sides for that word. I want that word schmalgorithm in the dictionary. Cracked me up big time. Right, so point number 5 is build trust. Make trust the sale, and understand that social media with attraction marketing is not prospecting, it is marketing. Marketing yourself, marketing your brand, marketing you, and making trust the sale. How do you create trust? It's done consistently over a long period of time. It's writing down those people that you get a good initial connection with and making sure you check in with them, find out about them. Guys, how do you create trust? You tell me. If you're married, if you've got in a serious relationship, right? If you've got a fiance, if you've got great friends who you trust, how did you create that trust with them? Probably you got to know that person over a long period of time. Their family, where they live, where they've been on holiday, their secrets, what they do for work, what they do in their spare time, what their ambitions are, what their goals are, what they love doing, what their passions are, what their interests are. And it's easier to create trust with someone you already have a shared passion with, because you can talk with them for hours and hours and hours, and you speak with someone for 3 hours about a passionate subject, and straight away you're like, I love that guy. I love that girl. She's awesome. He's great. Very similar to me. You create that trust over a long period of time. All right. Number 6 is find that person's pain. You can do this whether it's a post or in the messenger. If it's a post, you could say something like, hey, you've been talking about a certain topic. Let's say you've been talking about skincare. And then your pain could be like, I was sick and tired of looking at myself in the mirror, seeing that every week goes by, I was getting older and older and older. It was actually making me depressed. Okay? But I found the solution. Does anyone else, or you don't even have to say found the solution, has anyone else felt like this before? All right? Now, with this is going to do, you're going to show something vulnerable. People will be open to it. Facebook will share it because they want these sort of stories where people can kind of egg each other on and be like, yeah, go, you're awesome, you look amazing now, blah, 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 blah. This is how you want to do it. You create that story which is vulnerable, which is going to establish pain in people's lives. Now, if anyone then comments in the comments, right, like, yeah, I feel like that, or I know how you feel, or yeah, you look awesome now, whatever it might be, go in there and actually reach out to them, which reaches on to step 7, right? Step 7. Samantha, there is a book coming on that. I will share it with you as soon as I can. Step 7 is give the solution. Step 7 is give the solution. And that is simply, hey, I noticed that you have the pain that I had, right? Here's what I used. Would you like me to speak to some more information? All right. So, for example, to bring it all together, number 7, the 7 steps to master attraction marketing. Number 1, understand your target market. Number 2, brand yourself. Number 3, understand the challenges that the target market has. Number 4, create content and share stories. Number 5, build trust. Number 6, find the pain. Right? Find the pain in with your audience individually, right? Number 2, give the solution behind the scenes. Don't go, hey guys, a lot of you have been messaging me today saying that you loved my post on the, I'm getting old or I'm getting fatter and fatter. Here's the solution. There's a link. Nah, you have to take the time to give the solution on a one-to-one basis. Now, I've got a stat for you, right? I've kind of got 2, but the big one is this. 82% of online buyers will view at least 5 pieces of content before buying from a stranger. Let's go through that again. 82% of online buyers view at least 5 pieces of content before buying from a stranger. Okay, the power of that is, it's basically telling you that people don't buy from strangers until they've seen 5 pieces of content. That could be a live, it could be a story, it could be an image, it could be a quote, it could be anything that people are going to see. They're going to go, wow, the power likability is going to come in. Wow, this person must, so for example, mine, all right? I'm promoting the Ninja Networker. I don't do it, I very, very rarely do it on my lives. I just don't, I'm not in your face like that, right? But let's say my target market is network marketers, okay? My brand is social media. I always talk about social media and network marketing. I understand the challenges of my target market because I know they want to find more people to talk to and they want a strategy where they can truly work from home so they can spend more time doing what they love to do. I create content with my quotes and my stories that I tend to do, as well as lives. I build trust by continually to do it and build a lot of the relationships in the messenger. For those of you who know me in the messenger, I speak to them a lot. I speak to a lot of people every single day. I build trust. I know I found the pain in different people because when I'm talking to them, they're saying like, I'm really struggling in my business because I haven't got anyone to talk to. All my friends and family said no. So then I can give them the solution to say, hey, I do have a training on this. You should go and check it out, right? When the pain is big enough, the solution is easily sold and it does not feel like you're selling. When you share the solution to something, when the problem's big enough, it does not matter, they'll go for it. If they say no, if you've got the pain out of them, like, yeah, I'm really, really worried about my weight because I keep getting fatter. And then you say, hey, I've got a great solution. It's a 90-day program, a 30-day cleanse, or whatever it might be. And they go, no, it's okay. Their pain ain't that big. It hasn't got to that critical situation yet. All right. Now, people need to see your content. Now, if they see your content and they go, wow, 20 people liked it, 50 people liked it, 100 people liked it, this person must know what they're talking about because a lot of other people have been commenting and engaging and sharing it too. So I'm going to buy from this person. Let me just check some of his other content. 100 likes, 200 likes, 300 likes, 1,000 likes. Wow, this person knows what they're talking to. I feel now comfortable buying from this person. Guys, this is the whole process. I think I lost people about halfway through because we had close to 400 people on the live. Now we're on 300. Maybe I go too long. I am trying to figure that out if I'm going a little bit too long. If guys, if you feel like I go too long, let me know. If you don't feel like I'm going too long, let me know. All right. Now, the second thing is we're taught in network marketing. Literally, guys, one more thing, and then I'll give you the massive, announcement. Right. So, in network marketing, we're told the average person takes 7 exposures to join. Right. The average person takes 7 exposures in the follow-up form to join. Online is very different. Don't pay attention to that when you're building online. All right. When you're prospecting, yes. When you're marketing, nah. Okay, when you're prospecting, that applies. When you're marketing, no. Why? Because every piece of content they see is technically a follow-up, right? Every piece of content that they see is technically a follow-up. Why? Because if you keep talking about the same thing, if you keep talking about let's talk about weight loss. If you keep talking about health and wellness, you keep talking about weight loss, and they're like, the time's not quite right now. They see another post, oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense, but it's not quite right now. They see another post, yeah, not quite right. See another post, you know what, I need to do this, this is killing me. The curiosity is killing me. I need to find out what it is, and I need to just do it, right? So important. So important. If you consistently post one time a day. No, you don't have to do any more. You can if you want. You don't have to. But try to aim 1 post a day. A story if you can, a quote if you can, a live if you can. 1 or 2 lives a week is absolutely enough. Anything like that. Because the more quality content you create, the more connections that you have, that they will follow up. Those pieces of content will follow up with your prospects. I'm not telling you not to follow up. Right? It's very important if you understand the fortunes in the follow-up. But the quality post that you do will act as a subtle follow-up every time they see it. All right. Now, with that being said, okay, next Tuesday, here's the special announcement, the exciting announcement. Here is next Tuesday, I will not be doing a live, and here's why. There's 2 reasons. All right. Number 1, Liverpool have got a very big football game on. Right? This time it's going first because I might actually be going to the game. So I won't be able to do it from the stadium. All right, and I probably would have lost my voice. However, I'm going to make it up to you because on Thursday, and actually I'm going to share with you it right now. On Thursday, what's happened here? On Thursday at 8 p.m., so not Tuesday at 9, Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm going to be doing a very, very special. Hang on, careful. Let me put the link in. I'm going to be doing a very, very special one-time live webinar. Now, the last time I did a live webinar was a few months ago, and people were just going nuts for, how do I pin that? Why can't I pin it? Oh, I cannot pin it. Not too sure why, but, oh no, that's why. Oh God, here we go again. I'm going to post a link in. So I'm going to be doing a very, very special one-time webinar where I'm going to be walking you through something that I've never shared before with anyone. And it's what I call the online duplication system. So this is pin comment. Boom, there we go. Yeah, pinned it. There we go. So it's going to be Thursday, 8 p.m. Thursday the 26th. Not this Thursday. A week on Thursday. So Thursday the 26th of April at 8 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be doing a very, very special one-time live webinar when I'm going to show you how to create freedom income with what I call the online duplication system. It's going to help you find more people to talk to, how to connect and speak to them more, but also, most important of all, how to duplicate the whole process so your team can create and learn that number that they need to create and how they can do it from home or from wherever they are, right? Without getting worried, without getting that shitting themselves feeling. That's the 4th swear word I've said today. Right? And already, to be honest with you, there's seating for 500 people. And already, last time I checked, in fact, I will let you know right now, I'll even hold my computer screen up, Because last time I checked, I announced this to 2 of the groups I'm a part of, one being the Ninja Network VIP, and the majority of them are the Ninja Network VIP. There's 500 seating available, so it's first, you can register now, but it's first come, first serve as soon as we actually do the live webinar. So if you have problems, it's because you've missed a spot. But we've already got, and I literally announced this like 4 days ago, 3 days ago in the group. It might even be less than that. But we've got that second number. Oh God, that's never going to work, is it? Let's have a look. No, we've got. I literally can't show you. We've had 577 people register. 577 people have already registered for it, so it's going to be a sold-out webinar. I do 3 of these a year, and this is the last one I'm going to be doing for the 12 months that I started doing them for. It will be recorded, so if you can't make it, register and I will send you the replay. I'll send you the replay after we're done, and that will be available till Sunday night. But I won't be doing this webinar again. If you've got team, and guys, yes, I do promote something at the end of it, right? I do promote the Ninja Networker at the end of it. After that, I then do a live Q&A. If you want the value and you don't want to join the Ninja Networker, guess what? You can still join the webinar. I'd love you for it. Right? It's interactive. It's like a Facebook Live. It's done in a webinar because I share slides. I'm going to be sharing you exact breakdowns of how to do all this sort of stuff, and you're going to love it. If you've ever, guys, in fact, if you've ever been on one of my webinars before, let me know by telling me in the comments which webinar you've maybe been on, or when you watched a webinar of mine, because I love to put a lot of effort into the webinars. You can probably tell that from the slides. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you want to know how to create freedom income, if you want to know how to create the freedom income with the online duplication system, make sure you copy that link below, write it out, register. But also, if you've got team members who you think will benefit from it, share it with them. I promise you, I do sell something at the end. But I promise you, it will not be a, if you don't join, I'm never going to work with you. I don't work like that. If people like it, right, they're going to love what's inside what we sell in the Ninja Network. If they don't, then we don't mind. We're still going to do the Tuesday night lives. It's just, we do a lot more inside the Ninja Network, a lot more. You might not think, you think, oh my God, I learned so much already. But trust me, we do. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm so excited for next Thursday. Remember, if you come here next Tuesday at 9 p.m, I'm not going to be here. I'll be shouting and screaming, ranting and raving, I'm sure, from the football. But we will be back on the lives 2 weeks from today, but next Thursday, so Thursday the 26th, on that webinar. I am super excited to hopefully see you there. I can see a load of people saying they're registering here. Hey, Nicola. Loads of people. Let's catch up soon, Nicola. Loads of people who are saying they're registering as well. So super excited to see you all there. Yeah, and there's a little bit of free value in there. You can see me driving around my car, looking at houses. Bizarrely. All right, guys. So with that being said, thanks so much. Really, really appreciate you again. Actually, one last time to feel free to share this if you got value from this live. I hope you did. If you want, drop in the comments your favorite takeaway. Not your favorite like Indian and Chinese. Your favorite takeaway, the biggest takeaway you got from this video if you learned something. And I will see you on the next one. All right. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. Love to you all.